guys, and welcome back to the Who
Told
You
Nani alikushow
podcast.
And guys, it's so exciting to be back. And this is season 2, guys. It's been a long time coming, but we're back for season 2. And in this season of love and relationships, I think that's what we're going to be talking about majorly, right?
Yeah.
Are we excited?
Mapenzi
Are we
moto.
excited? So today, on today's episode, wait first. I keep forgetting this important part. Memes.
Ups.
Counts.
soaps.
And this is us, all of us together.
Okay.
And we are back like Ngongo, like always. Anyways, today I think we're going to be talking about unspoken expectations. Not I think, we are talking about unspoken expectations in relationships.
Kwanza mnafahamu tusho venye Valentine's zenyu zilikuwa.
Ay, jamani.
Hebu tuanze na nyinyi.
Tuanze na nyinyi, yes. Let's start. Yeah.
No, we
Wow,
just want to hear.
tulishajipenda, mimi ndo nimehost
No,
hiyo
see, when
nini.
you love a boy.
Mimi ndo
you have to
nawapanga.
have a girl
Mimi
over
ndo
here.
nawapanga. Mimi ndo nawapanga
Yeah.
happy.
So
What
what's
is
the happy
helping
boy?
us?
Nyi
What's the
wasi,
lover
mimi
boy?
ndo nawapanga.
Haya basi.
Mimi ndo nawapanga. Mimi ndo nawapanga. Si ndio? Simsema hivyo last week.
Haya basi.
Ups. Tuanze na wewe.
Memes first, are you a lover girl?
Yeah, I think I consider myself that.
Okay.
Ups.
So
Tuanze na
alikuwa
wewe.
anataka
How was your
tukubali
Valentine?
kabisa.
My Valentine's was nice.
What did you do? Give us details.
I went to town.
Uh-huh.
I went to town to for a
prayer walk.
for real nilienda tao in the afternoon kenda home kulala. My Valentine's was on Saturday. That is the 15th. Nenda Crossroads. I just ate bread and cheese. Yeah.
A sandwich.
Okay. Yeah.
Soups, how was your
It was
Valentine?
nice. I was also coincidentally in town.
Really? Even you?
Yeah, come and didn't see
Didn't see you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hapa kuna venye.
I was in town.
Which
The
part
Holy
of town?
Spirit. The Holy Spirit.
I was in, I don't know which part, but
you were in
yeah, I
town.
was
You were in
there.
town.
Okay.
I was
And then
in
on
town.
Saturday?
See, wait to finish.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
I got hair things. I
Uh-huh.
got crocodile clips. I got a protein treatment, and yeah. Then I also yeah. Then yeah. I then went to the supermarket also. Then I bought beard scissors by mistake.
You bought?
Beard scissors by mistake, but
Beard?
I wanted to buy hair trimming scissors, but then I bought for trimming the beard by mistake. Yeah, and then on 15th I went to Crossroads. Also coincidentally,
What?
I think
There's
we
a lot
weren't
of
there at the same
coincidences.
time.
Yeah,
going
there's a
down.
lot of
Maybe the Lord is saying
Yeah.
something.
And then I had pizza and
Bread with cheese. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Even you.
Even me. What? Yeah, that was my Valentine's. Jeez.
Yeah.
Carl, what did you do?
I was cleaning. I was literally cleaning the entire day. I was finishing at around 3. Had a meeting from 5.
Kwa distract.
See, hakukuwa na kitu ya like honestly I think I woke up, I had to do cleaning. Then I had a meeting in the evening from 5 to 6. From there nikaenda Bible study.
Do you wear gloves when you're cleaning?
I was washing clothes.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's nice.
Alafu-
Anyways, let's continue. So,
And
How
you?
was
No.
your Valentine?
Asimi ndo na host.
Nah,
You have to tell us.
how's your Valentine?
But my Valentine's was really nice. Like, I woke up and then I was reading in the morning. Then I went to the supermarket and I bought like some foodstuffs for there's a lady who like sits outside the supermarket. So I asked her, if God was to bless you today, what would you want? Then she told me what she wanted. Then I gave them to her. Then
Ish.
I prayed for her.
Oh,
Yeah. But I felt like
memes.
I
Lakini
don't know.
nilikuwa nafanya nini?
Then
Ningefanya
after
hivyo.
that, it was also a friend of mine's birthday. Okay, I had like 2 friends, but sorry, the
On the
other second
14th?
friend, yes, on the 14th. The second friend, I forgot it was his birthday. But for the first friend, I bought them gifts, and then I sent them on a border to them. So he received the gifts. And then
Who is
I
it?
went to my aunt's house.
Who is
And
it?
then at my aunt's house, my cousin was also going for like a dinner date with his girl, which was really nice. So my aunt bought
were
him
there?
chocolates. No, then they went. Then she also bought me chocolate. Oh, guys, I didn't even tell you. My mom got me a Valentine gift. Like, let me tell you, I woke up and then I found like a note. Happy Valentine's. I love you so much. And I was so happy. But then my mom is like, she's a joker in the sense that she knows how to give jokes. In the time, yeah. But that's for another day. Then, yeah, I went for dinner.
Like which
and then
day?
I went home.
Tutaonana.
Good, after you met him.
Wow.
So then I went for dinner and then I went home. So yeah,
Where did you go for dinner?
a place called Artisan Blend
With who?
with a friend of mine.
Who?
Wow.
Hey guys,
Aya, going on. Hapa ni kama.
Wow.
Guys, pray for Carlos.
Something good, nice. Something nice is
Yeah.
happening.
We're ready to Shona Vitengez.
anyways, so today
Aya
we're talking
basi.
about unspoken expectations. So I think we can start with apps.
I started the other one. Let's start with Carlos.
Mi ndo napanga.
Aya basi, aya basi.
Okay, let's start with Sophie then.
Yeah, thank
Sophie.
you, Jesus.
What are some of the what do you think are some of the unspoken expectations in terms of relationships? Like not just for you, but in even the society around you that you think, are
From like a
unspoken.
female's perspective or
Yeah.
a man's perspective.
Whichever.
From a man's let me say from a, cause I'm a girl. From a female's perspective, I think some unspoken expectations are that now once we get into a relationship and
Even before, but
Even
okay.
Okay. slowly.
okay, let me start with in, then I'll go to before.
Okay.
But before, I mean, even when you're in a relationship, like as soon as you become girlfriend, boyfriend, all of a sudden now a baby is expected to behave like a wife towards the guy. And it's now like, yeah, you need to start cooking for me. You need to start doing ABCD for me, blah, blah, blah. But I think the margin for I'm your girlfriend. You've not married me yet, right? There are certain things, like I'm not gonna start acting like a wife towards you, and I'm not gonna expect you to act like a husband towards me before, because the same way there's things that you can't do outside the confines of marriage. There's also certain behaviorisms you can't display outside the confines of marriage, in my opinion. Yeah. So I think that's an expectation. So you have somebody. Of course, when you're looking for people, you're looking for a quality in somebody you'd want to settle down with. But yeah, there's that expectation. There's also the expectation that, like, a babe would just be, bringing like no substantial value. Like, yeah, I look nice, I have a nice face. That's it. That's all there is to me.
Period.
And that's what you should be okay with.
Just accept me as I
just
am.
accept me as I am. This is how I come.
Easy match up. There's something
look
going
nice.
on.
We are listening.
I look nice. I dress nicely.
That's it.
Be satisfied.
still.
There's nothing more to me aside from that.
Hey,
Yeah,
Carlos.
I think those are some of the expectations.
Unspoken ones. Carls.
Now, am I supposed to share from the guy's perspective or
Whichever,
generally?
whichever
Perspective.
makes like we're just speaking about. I don't think we're
Okay,
giving
na
it
Carlos
confines of
amuuliza hivyo
gender.
akona
Points.
points za both.
You just give as long as
No,
it's
I think
unspoken.
the biggest one I've seen is all of a sudden when people begin in the setting aspect, ladies all of a sudden expect guys to be mind readers. Like, huyu jamaa ni
We,
kama huyu jamaa anashingi kwa
umeshika
realm.
mahali bro.
So you're supposed to
Pole
read my
pole.
mind. So you ask, are you okay?
No. Alafu anakukalia hivi.
Are you okay?
Pushing my knees away from you.
Then the next whole minute unapewa uko tu like, wait, I thought we said we are.
Everything is okay.
So I think the expectation where you think these guys are mind readers, so you think it's an excuse for you not to talk and for you not to communicate, again ends up bringing a whole lot of things. And we have to realize the dynamics or the orientation of men and women is totally different. We are two different beings on a whole different sides. Then I think, as you've shared, sometimes there's the expectation where for me as a guy, maybe if I begin quoting you, I feel like I should provide like your father when I'm not your father. So there's an expectation where I feel like I should meet all your needs, as if now you've stopped being a person. And you know what? You're a baby girl. It's your work.
But
Najua
si
kuna
ni
mtu
baby
anasema,
girl.
but si ni baby girl. You have a parent. I've not married you yet. I'm not supposed to take the role of your father. Si uko na mzazi. Na mimi pia niko na mzazi. I know it's a difficult thing because it's like hata utaki hata atembee sasa. Like cheki, wacha nikubebe. And sometimes, and maybe the position where you are in, that's not sufficient. So I think there's the expectation where you feel like you need to come in as a father and do everything. Like if she tells you, I have this problem, this is going, and you feel like, nah, I gotta meet it. Now, size of, first of all, you're not even married.
You gotta meet it.
And you don't even have the funds.
And you don't even have the funds. Wewe mwenyewe hata huwezi jisaidia bado vizuri. You're trying to help another person. And you think sometimes we equate that to thinking that now they love you. So I think I'll mention just those two first. Acha tuendelee kwanza.
Pole pole. Thank you, Carls. Happy? Gravity Dawn mwenyewe.
I think one of some of the expectations that I've seen unspoken ones, what Carlos has said also, for reading your mind. Like, you want me to know, you want me to know when you're upset and when something is wrong. Now, show you get, like, I'm seeing it's a common thing because me ukinishow uko sawa.
Kwanza with men, let me tell you the one thing I know with men.
No,
Men take everything at face
that's why you
value.
guys are here. Why
at
do you guys
face
do that?
value.
Value. No,
You-
wait.
you can
wait.
feel-
You can, you know, you've done something.
Yeah.
And you know
Lakini
I'm mad.
memes.
I've done
Then you
memes.
come- No, then you come and
You've
ask
done
me.
something wrong.
Then you come and ask me.
Okay, let's say you've done
okay,
something.
guys.
Show uko
Tusishout,
poa.
tusishout.
Uko poa.
Nidu?
Then the next thing,
Who's you know my body language has changed?
You can't read the room. You can't
dogo
read the
unamuliza
room.
kitu unafanywa hivi.
No,
Bana,
but I
nini
think
show?
men sometimes, sorry for cutting you short, Appy, but men sometimes the thing is, you guys know something is wrong, but
No, we
decide-
don't.
Most of the time, I'm
But
not
that
all the
is
time.
Joanny.
But you're
that
not
is Joanny.
clueless.
You're not clueless.
You're not clueless. And also the notion that men are clueless. I wouldn't want to date a clueless man. You can't be clueless the whole relationship. The beginning of the relationship, we've started the relationship. You don't really know me. That's okay. You might not be able to tell, okay, Sophie's upset. Or when I do this, Sophie doesn't like that. That's okay. There's grace period. 5, 6, 7 months. Bro,
Now, do you know how you guys keep changing?
No, let me tell you something.
Yeah, real.
But
Six
if
to
it
7 months.
accommodates you,
No,
Yeah.
Goja.
6 to 7 months. 6 to 7 months.
No,
You know
wait.
that I've
Okay.
told you. I need you to tell me when you.
you leave the house. Or
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tell you
I
what,
need you to tell me.
time avails much.
Wait. I
Time
need you to
avails
tell
much.
me when you leave the house.
And when you're
then
coming back.
When you don't tell me when you leave the house,
Are you
then I
guys
need
living
you.
together?
No, but
we're
it's
not
like
living
saying-
together. Exactly
Oh, so-
why I need you to tell me when you're leaving the house.
Yeah.
So you leave the house, you don't tell me what's up. Then
we're
I'm like,
together the whole
"Ala,
day.
where are
You
you?
don't talk
Mama,
the
mama,
whole
so
day.
you
Yeah,
know
the
that's
whole day
going to
apana.
The
you know
whole day
that's going to
apana.
upset me.
A man is busy.
Okay, my.
Huh? And women are not busy.
Let
Jemima,
me tell
are you busy?
Let me even
God,
tell you.
no, I'm sorry.
Let me tell you. The issue is all of you. Let me tell you. You guys always say you're busy, but I don't think if a man actually loves you or actually cares for the relationship,
You make
the
time.
2 seconds, bro, you can be in a matatu. Wait,
Yeah,
you
say,
can be in a
I have a
matatu and
busy
all
day
you have to
today,
do
we
is,
might not talk
I'll
as
be
much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you can't
How long
you
has
can't
that
take
taken?
yourself 24 hours and tell me,
Nikwambia kuna mtu
oh, sorry, I
nishaiambia,
went.
currently I'm busy, we'll talk later. Anambia, I didn't want ati you're making me feel as if I'm
The
intruding
wrong
your
way.
day. Uko tu like, Sasa mnataka aje? What do you want?
Niliona text ingine day flani those years.
Those
Mi
years.
nimesema tu I'm doing a project. Hatutaongea for long. Bana nilekea hapo huishi.
So what are you supposed to do? Because now, first of all, you have to understand, you guys keep changing on every instant.
Yeah, tunawashow time
How?
avails
Tell
much.
us how we're
Unaweza toka hapo
changing.
niambie, guys, I want yogurt. Okay, we go get yogurt. All of a sudden, I don't want yogurt.
Shaambiwa unataka mixu.
Bro, it's
Na
the
wewe
hormones.
unataka
It's the
noodles.
It's so
hormones.
serious. That's why
It's the
God had to
hormones.
put man to sleep while he was making you. So,
Okay,
Bruh.
let's get back to the expectations before we move too far. Api, you were saying something.
Hiyo tushamaliza by the way. Tukiendelea. If I say the next thing I wanted to say,
Say.
it will the next
There's grace.
another unspoken expectation is the level of communication and attention.
I think that speaks enough.
I think you have something to say about that.
First, you say yours.
I think as men or as our male gender, one thing that is common ni tunakwanga like unaona ile attention ilikupatia before we started dating. When you start dating itaanza kufade. You get cause
But why is it fading?
Why?
oh, sikia
Okay, sorry.
nimesema ni common. Nimesema ni sasa najaribu ku create balance.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, like, in some instances, unaweza pata the level of attention and communication that I poured into talking stage before we became something was nilikuwa nimejituma sana. You get? But now when tumeingia kwa
Application ya
relationship,
kazi.
nimejua
I've bagged the shot.
I've backed the shorty, so
So I can
That's
stop
it.
trying.
Yeah.
Hapana,
I can just let it
No.
be.
wow, that was so sarcastic. You can't miskia.
But tuliendelea tonight. Let's just continue.
I think, okay, it is now I'm putting it as an action point. I think on the side of the men, we should keep on with the nini, with the consistency. You get,
Amen,
and also with the
amen.
communication. Like kan niko na kutext kitambo sana. Ka vitu zimechange nikushow. See, nisi expect that
You just
you'll just clock it in your head.
clock
And I think
it.
hiyo ni kitu most of us struggle with. I'm also struggling with it. The Lord is helping me. You get, kuna kitu nilikushow jana, the same, and it's been consistent. That's how kukushow leo.
But you know it's consistent as we don't. That's the way the communication comes in, right?
But mbona mnapenda kuambiwa? Si nishakushow you nini?
No,
You look
but
nice today.
yeah, but tomorrow I won't be
It's a
looking
new
the
day.
same. I won't be wearing the same clothes.
New outfit.
Yeah, the sun is not in the same position as it
Yeah.
was yesterday when I'm telling you what I'm wearing. So the
I need
sun
to
is
know
hitting
afresh.
different.
I need to
You need to reassure me.
exactly
Reaffirm me.
Yeah, reaffirm, reassure.
Hapa hapa.
Jesus is helping.
Yes.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be reassured and reaffirmed.
But
But you know it's
boys
different for
tunapenda
them.
reassurance.
But you know it's different for them because men are not as emotional as females. In the sense that,
We are.
okay, openly emotional.
Okay, maybe.
Me, but I wouldn't want to have a girl who's clueless, by the way. So what do you want to hear me?
No, but in the sense that,
Whereas
men. Anyways, in the
Kama
sense
unataka
that,
joke tunahitaji.
Sioni nasikia vibaya.
okay,
Yeah.
let me say my unspoken expectations before I get back to what you're going to say.
No. You don't
I
have to.
think some of the unspoken expectations I see or I've related to most of the time, like you have said, is communication. Like most of the time, I'd expect my partner to know what I want him to get for me or what I want them to do for me without
Aje.
having to express it.
Aje.
Because in my mind, I'd be like, okay, if he really wants to, he'll think about it and do it. Like, I'll just be like,
or if
okay,
he really knows
if he
me.
really knows, why
Bahana.
not? Or listen, wait first. Like, you can be checking my repost and like, oh, she liked the flowers. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what I should get. Like, you know, that's what
Ay,
I'm saying.
ay,
It's a-
ay, ay.
it's
Oh
a-
my
because you
Lord.
win.
Niko job
Let
natafuta
me
do.
land.
Wewe ni
Wacha
soke
ni land.
unataka.
Wacha ni land. Wacha ni land.
Land.
Let me land.
Kenya Airways.
Gravity done.
Haya basi.
Gravity yako inafika. Anyway, so I think like that's one of the issues. Like I know for me it's an issue because I don't growing up in a household where it was my mom solely providing. As a female, it becomes hard for me to go and tell a man, can you give me
Get
this
me
and this and
this.
this?
Oh,
Or can
so
we do this?
real.
Nee. By the time nafika hapo, manze, and then if I do it the first time, like I remember there's a time I was talking to some guy and I was like, okay, well with my friends and then I said, okay, let's just see let me ask this guy to get me food. So the whole day we're talking nicely,
Akis Nembele kata.
Wait, sungoje,
Alimwambia-
api haraka niambie.
Alimwambia kwa kichwa hakuisema.
Zizi.
Oh.
So I told this guy, he gets me food. Like before that, we were talking, okay. Then I told him that, oh, I need to do ABCD, then I'll get you your food. Then he went silent. Okay, the guy went silent. Sorry. The guy went silent for a long time. And then after like 7 hours, he responded like, oh, sorry, I wasn't able.
7
and I
hours?
was like, bro, let me tell you, no matter how long it was, me, I bought the food myself. It's not that I'm not able.
And then
But the
that
fact
kind
that
of
I
like
asked and then it didn't happen. So I said, okay, maybe that was a one-time thing. I did the second time and the third time and it was the same thing. And that's when I said, never
Jamaa
again.
kuwa
am
na
I
uwezo,
asking.
mfuko haikuwa na
Haikuwa.
kitu.
But just say that.
Sasa after
Just say
7
that.
hours,
Just say
sasa
that.
ndo umepata hiyo
Don't
do.
say that.
Hey.
No, but you can say, I don't have the money right now, and that's fine. And I'll be okay with it. But don't give me the expectation that you're going to do it and then you don't do it.
So that, okay, no, who gave the expectation? But anyway, I have now.
He did.
Where do this?
How?
Where do these unspoken expectations come from?
I think
'Cause
they
here's-
come also from like the relationship you have with your parents really affects
Yeah.
how you go about relationships.
Because here's a situation. There's no guy who's scrolling through the WhatsApp status. Alafu umeka maua. His mind is just like she wants flowers. That doesn't click in our minds at first.
Now that's
Why?
the issue.
Why?
That's
Because
the issue.
why?
That's the
What do you mean?
issue.
Why? First of all, we are two different
so, me,
people.
I've been
no,
talking
wait.
to you about a
No,
milkshake
wait.
for 2 days, and
Like
you
the
don't
same
buy me a
milkshake. And you
milkshake.
just
Labda you love milkshakes.
Take
So
a
how-
hint. Take
No,
a
now,
hint.
wait.
That's
What's the
surprising.
difficult thing about saying
Take a
I'd
hint,
actually want
Aje.
you to buy me a milkshake? What's the difficult
fact
thing
that-
about saying that?
We don't want you to
Disappointment.
do it because
we have
we've
told
told
you.
you.
Oh my Lord.
Do it because you want to do
No,
it.
yeah.
Because you're being
Jesus.
thoughtful.
Because you're being
Not because
not
I've told you.
Akini-
Yeah.
Akiniile tu siwezi toka nitembee alafu
Let
nirudi.
us start applying what
Ask
we are
and
reading.
Juu,
Those are God. Bible
every
inasema
guy,
here, God.
wacha nikwambie, every guy that is watching this, I'd prefer just come and tell me, yo, just
kwa
be
comment
direct with me.
section.
I want this. I'll get it for you. But
No,
this
but-
whole thing for guessing, I'm not going to guess.
But it's gonna take some time, Carlos. Try and understand, especially now from the perspective of Mims and I, who have grown up with single parents. My mom is so independent. My mom is so, you can't ever rely on anyone, especially a man, to get you something. So
Not a man in a bad way, but a man.
No, we get,
me, it
don't
was
worry.
like that.
We are
Yeah.
used to them.
A man. So the first few months, there's no way I'm gonna ask
you for anything.
Buy me this, buy
But
me this,
sour,
buy me
we're
this.
So
8
does it
months
mean you
down
keep
the
staying
line.
there 8 months down the line?
Sophie, what did you say about...
I said the first few months. Like we're still Zoya Nike. See, we've just started dating.
Ah,
You can't
pana,
expect
ah,
like
pana.
now
But then
I'm
even at
so
8 months,
comfortable
okay,
with
let's
you.
look at it even like this. At 8 months, even if I ask for it, if I ask for it the first time, the second time, the third time, and
Aye,
I'm still
we've
giving
gone
you
far.
hints.
Kuna mtu alisema the answers of the Lord are yes, wait, and no.
Remember, why didn't you give me
Don't
any
say
of
wait.
this?
I know there's a place of, I know there's also the mistake of the guy. First of all, there's the aspect where, because now there's this whole perspective where as a man I'd feel like, first of all, I can't tell you I don't have. Because what
have to
message
be a
that
provider.
might send. Because there's the fear of, naza kuambia deo saisi na untoke.
Real.
Because now that's the place of the unexpected expectation. So that aspect of, like najua sina. Like so siezi kuambia sina. So what I'd do is I've recorded it in my mind.
Manzi anafaa
Nita-
kuprovide.
Exactly. So in my mind, as whatever I'm doing, I'm still thinking, she said she wants this. But now the aspect of that aspect of waiting, because one of the things I realized, the same thing with our parents, like if you grew up in a home and you have a dad, if you come tell your dad, I need a book, anaweza nyamaza tu akuangalia hivi. 2 days later or 3 days later, or you said you need a book, they give it to you.
Yeah.
Because psychologically, I've already recorded it, I'm going to get it for you. So now the problem is from your side is as you're saying it, and maybe as you've said, you're saying it with the aspect of, this is what I want. But you also have to understand it might not come at that moment, but it's recorded in the mind.
That's
So am I
okay.
supposed to read your mind?
Aya basi.
Okay.
Are we supposed to read your mind?
But you're
See,
getting
we've
the
agreed
hints.
nobody here is a mind
So
reader.
both people-
So why should I read your
And I think
mind
it also,
that
okay, then
you're
it goes
gonna
back to
provide for me?
communication.
So-
Because I feel like the expectations of communications for both females and males are different. Hit topic, Manzi. So I think like expectations for communication, both in male and females, are different. Because me, like I think for me, I'd expect you to tell me that you're not able. But for you, you wouldn't do it because you know of the certain perspective it will give. You might think it might shift. But you'd also expect me to come and tell you. But me, I don't want to come and tell you because I want it to come from your heart, not because I've said it.
And you see, I
That's
think
clear.
we have to get rid of this whole thing where it has to come from your heart so that you feel as if I love you. That's whole nonsense.
It's not
Truthfully,
nonsense.
because I get there's a place for it, yeah. When somebody just does it, it means something. But now again, it means we are assuming that now the mind of this guy or the mind of someone is consistently thinking about you. Now, I'm not saying there's a place of don't be intentional in terms of consistently be thinking about your partner. There is that. But you also have to realize there are different seasons that we have in life. So it means there's a season, as Apia said initially, oh my Lord, I will give you the attention. I'll just be sitting down and I'm just like, oh my Lord, it's you. But now there'll come a time that will shift. Doesn't mean now you're behind the scene. No. There's a place of work. We cannot get rid of the place where, first of all, there's najua ina
Kuangalia.
because and we have to get rid of that aspect where there's a point in time a season will come because the definition of a man is first of all, I have to work. I'm not saying you don't have to work, but the responsibility of providing, of ensuring everything is going right is on me. So if I'm consistently thinking about you, there's a problem. To the degree it means now, don't misunderstand me. Don't hear what you want to hear. Don't hear what you want to hear. But what I'm saying is the aspect of when a man says, first of all, when I'm thinking about you is not he's sat down, he's just like, oh my God, my wife is so beautiful. That will happen once in a while. His thought pattern is, as I'm thinking about it, the reason I'm working, the reason I'm going hard to provide, the reason I'm trying to get this and this is because I want to provide a better life for you. That's his thought pattern. But now for you, your orientation is totally different. For you, well, after you want flowers, you want this. No. But now there's another place where these unexpected expectations come from. Hii mambo tuligrow tukiona soap operas. Akia nani? Because now I saw Alejandro holding the hand of Camila.
Alejandro.
Hii Storm of Paradise.
Did you watch Storm of Paradise?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why did you ask me?
Because okay. So
Hata mimi mwenyewe nilikuwa nikuulize.
So I saw Alejandro doing certain things for Camila. Niko tu like, I'd also want that.
But unajua hiyo time alienda alikuwa do.
Exactly. So yaki kuangalia pia ameona ale ha?
But also, I think in terms
Hello.
of everything, I think it also goes down to intentionality and communication. I think all these expectations can either be countered or met if we're all intentional and we all communicate. Like if I'm dating a certain guy, sit down with him and be like, okay, at this point in our relationship right now, I want to be able to forthrightly come and tell you I want A, B, C, D. But I'm not also saying when I ask for it, you have to give it to me. If you're not able, also communicate. Like I think some of the times, also another unexpected is boundaries. We always have a very vivid or like, let's say, a very rigid whatever to what boundaries are. Instead of actually communicating, we'd be like, okay, I think her boundary is until here. So I can't cross here. But maybe my boundary is either before that or a bit after that. But until we sit down and have that conversation about where my boundaries are, then that becomes another expectation that you do something, I'm like, umevuka boundary, but you're thinking, I was trying to do something nice for them or something like that. So I think it all just comes back down to communication and intentionality and actually knowing the person you are with and being on the same page with them. Yes, Appy.
I think your aspect here, like mind reading. You know, what Carlos has said, that we're not constantly thinking about you. That may be true, but okay, kuna pia aspect yenyewe. But what Carlos has said, I agree with it in terms of I'm sending myself like najituma. Najituma ndio I provide something better for you in the days to come. But I'd also put it this way, that does not disqualify the fact that you can be thoughtful. You see, like, of course, whatever she needs at that point, if you actually think about it in a show, it's a clash. You see, like you might actually provide something that she didn't want at that time, but if you're actually thoughtful enough, my small days in this thing, they always mention it. Girls will always mention it somewhere. So when you record it, and actually what Carlos has said, that okay, I've heard you. Nakaiko, by the way, if I have the funds to do that right now, I'll do it. But if I don't have, something that I'm also teaching myself is to break out from that mentality that you want something right now, okay, let's go and get it. Nanamina Joe and I don't have the money for that. You see, it's also important. It's unexpected expectations because you don't talk about it. If you tell someone, if I tell you that I'm going to get you flowers today, or Jemima, you come and tell...
yeah.
No, sure. You tell Jemima that Jemima tells this person that I need flowers. This person is like, okay, I will get those flowers for you today. Na mimi najua sina hiyo do ya flowers leo. I go and conjure things as you work, you see. And then at the end of the day, I don't get you those flowers. You get disappointed. Alafu create a lot of friction, a lot of baggage. Una pile a lot of things that you haven't talked about. So kitu, I might end up like, you told me something and I forgot about it last year, and then unanisho kitu ingine, I end up not doing it, you see, and I said I'm gonna do it, and then at the end of the day itakuwa like,
this guy is not thoughtful.
this guy is not thoughtful, nini. Sasa hapo ndio kutakuwa na hizi thoughts za umse ni kama hata nifikiri for real. Yeah, so I think easy communicate, just constantly talk about them. Are you in a position to facilitate
and also
that?
pursue each other constantly. Like, don't let it die. Don't let it die.
Fana hivi.
Fanya part 2.
We are continuing with part 2 after this.
After this.
That,
Sindio. Hiya, guys. That's been part 1 of this season of Unspoken Expectations. So please tune in. Tell us what you think about it. What are some of the unspoken expectations you have? Let us know in the comment section. And thank you for tuning in. Please share the link to people and let them also listen to this so that we can learn more about each other through Christ. This has been the Who
Told
you.
Nani Alikushow
podcast. And we'll see you in the second episode, part 2. Don't forget to like,
share,
subscribe,
and ding the bell.
ding the bell. There we go. Thank you, guys. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.